Allah and Ashe, as always, divine wills, blessings to you and for you, an attitude of gratitude and abundance. As we are on the tides of a full harvest or full hunter's moon in Aries, we're on the cusp this week. But either way, welcome to this week's Mystic Messages. And once again, I am your host. And if you don't know me, I am the Tanya D. I'm a practicing holistic shaman medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon, and a reflector by design. I do follow the lunar energies, the moon, through the seasons and the gates. I have coined myself a holistic shaman medium, which is just a choreography of my personal design, mapping out the energetic pathways, one subtle energy at a time, to activate your personal, unique algorithm. Each week, I cover the moon's stages through the seasons, the elementals, daily divinations, and an affirmation to finish up. And if you are new to my show, my channel, as always, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other lunar magical beings that really resonate with my frequency to my show. So being a seer of the unseen, kind of a mystic mage, the moon as a reflector, I find each season reflects new energies, new empathic energy. And the season of Libra, it's like the seams of being aesthetically pleasing. However, Venus is in Scorpio. So these boundaries around what we're weaving, or what are we tying the knot? What are we protecting in what we're receiving? It kind of feels like The Wall, Pink Floyd, a little bit to me. That's kind of what was coming through. So with that, welcome to a mystical Monday and reflectors guidance this week, of course, because we got to start with the fantastic moon. We kick off this week with the moon in Pisces. The lunar energies of Pisces with the sun in Libra. This kind of feels like a diplomatic dream weaver, like opening up to the vision, opening up to the dream, like allowing it to come in, to download. It's kind of a subconscious spiritual way of being in relationship or relating to spirit. So really utilize this divine connection to connect with your higher self, your Sira, which is more magically important, seriously, right before the full moon. So you may receive some spiritual insight from Creator, those kinds of insights, a ripple in your subtle field. So really listen to your internal guidance system, your gut, your emotional empathy, your physical empathy, your mental empathy, even your relational empathy. And of course, be a voice for yourself, especially when it comes to relating all kinds of relationships. And then, of course, we've got the full hunter's moon in the season of Aries. This is going to be rising or beginning the rise on the 16th. The peak lunation is the early morning of the 17th. This is like the hunt for a new character. We're hunting for a new image. We're hunting for a new behavior. We're hunting for a new way to be seen, or how the world sees us in whatever house or the cusp Aries is on the cusp of. So this for myself is my 8th house. So it's feeling like the grimoire of like how I'm seen in my intimacy. Like, how do I feel in connection? What are the resources that are available towards me? But either way, listen to the Musing Moon meditation. It should be up on the highway very soon. You'll get a notification if you have subscribed. And as we head into the weekend, of course, we're going to have a hangover. I don't know about you, but that last one, I think it took me like 3 days, if not a week, to eclipse out of it, seriously. But we're heading into the weekend with this ever so amazing, I'm going to call it an amazing full moon hangover. Why is a full moon hangover amazing? Well, this is like the building blocks. It's building the bridge between our core values, our core foundations, manifestations that are really heartfelt in relations. It's like feeling the desire of the relation, master building a diplomatic, emotionally stable partnership. Tune into the Seasonal Sacred Spirit Circle as well here on YouTube. Even listen to your own personal sun sign in those sacred spirit circles. And please share your comments, your moon's hangovers. I'd love to hear them. Please comment below. Really let me know how the moon does affect you. And also, I always want to say gratitude for those of you who show up on Fridays for my fantastic Friday show. Super excited about that. I do live cowrie shell divinations, if you didn't know, every Friday. Plus, I do like a mini intro. I do them here on YouTube plus my Facebook page, Tanya D. And if you don't already know, I do them live mini cowrie shell divinations. I do them every Friday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. All you need to do is show up, comment in the show notes, your year of birth, your month, and then I move the shells on your behalf. I do an invocation. But if you do feel like you need more spiritual guidance, I do offer one-on-one sessions, private sessions, of course, as always. I do prescribe rituals to address the forces of adversity within my divinations as well. It's like the otherworldly medicine cabinet. And if you would like to dive in deeper into your own personal gifts, your intuitive or psychic abilities, go ahead and take the Change Your Stars quiz. It's on my main page. It really is a kickoff to my Change Your Stars offer. And if you feel, or at least I feel, we all have a base note, and then we also have other ingredients added, which are influencers to really assist us. So that happens on Fridays, but of course I have offerings as always. And then the Shamanic Healing Academy. This is my online grimoire. I think it's interesting that the Shah came before in the medium. So Shamanic Healing Academy, the Shah, you cannot make the shift up. It's seriously true. But this is a virtual library. It has all of my intuitive online offerings, including Change Your Stars, from a beginner's foundation into masters and also evolving, going through an evolution, where you can actually really learn at your own pace in your own grace field. I truly see it as your virtual grimoire with ritual insights through an indigenous spirit technology perspective. You do have access to all the Spill the Tea replays, my live shows, including Gift and Purpose, which I will be doing live again. Plus, you're invited to a monthly coven call to clear energies of adversity with other stewards of the universe. It's all off of social media. It's a very private social space, not just within the Shamanic Healing Academy, but also for my subscribers, at least Spill the Tea is. So you can join Shamanic Healing Academy for only $3.99 for your first month, for the first 30 days, and then of course the price does go up. And for other mystical musings, I'm super stoked. Spill the Tea is arriving this Friday. It's always the third Friday of each and every month. October Spill the Tea this Friday. You're going to get a link into your inbox to join me live through Zoom or online in the Coven, multi-streaming. I kind of do it multi-streaming. Always at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. All you need to do is subscribe to the Musing News, making your inbox glimmer. October Spill the Tea is all about the Shaman's Portal, the 8th Energetic Center, Pluto, life and death, transformation, the rise of the Phoenix. And what's especially curious is with Pluto's final exit, we're not going to have Pluto for a timeline, I'll say, during the season of Scorpio. I do find that a little bit curious indeed. I hope you do as well. And as we stroll the elemental highway, we do have a Yin Metal Pig of a day and the heavenly frequencies. And Yin Metal is like a reflective mirror. A mirror reflects like who we are through words, actions, character, images, relationships, all the things, the mirrored reflection. And metal is the element, of course, associated with Venus, so it's easily attracting. It's like magnetic attraction. Metal, by nature, is cold. It doesn't get attached, or maybe it doesn't show attachment. So the pig, as a yin water sign, is also known as a travel star. It's like the creature comforts. It's very loves being comfortable, is what I want to say. So going into the unknown and like moving on. And in the Chinese calendar, this is an energy of removing. It's a great day to clean up your yard, cleanse your house, get clear about something, removal of all the things that no longer serve us, or clearing the way for whatever is blocking our path. Energetic, physical, mental, or spiritual, or all the things. And the pig is a travel star, so it's a fantastic day to explore something unusual, different, as we're kind of in the mood for it. We're like gravitating towards the pole. And Venus is opposing Uranus, so just be mindful of movement, how you're moving. And the sun is also in a square with Mars, so we've got these kind of juggernauts happening for us. So with the metal pig in a wood dragon year, this also gives us insight into, or it connects us to divinity, the higher realms, the divine within, the universal codex, if you will. It's an inspirited pillar, so it really is divine timing when it comes to who we are currently attracting in our energetic field, in our orbit, if you will, in our galaxy, what's orbiting our galaxy. So really paying attention to any coincidences, synchronicities, fated meetings and whatnot. It really is a fantastic high energy, high vibe for some very powerful insights, prayers, invocations as you're doing them, meditations, so on and so forth. So really use this energy to connect with like-minded souls, and more of those like-minded energies will join your tribe. It's like an image of unity, a spiritual union between all the things, human, animals, groups, nature, all the spirits, etc., and all the relations is what I want to say. And the mystic messages this week, I just want to say, as this is a divine timing kind of energy, it's a spirit to spirit energy, it's the higher energies. So I'm going to go with the Angel Oracle deck for this week's mystic messages. So let's just change up the screen a little bit. There I go. I'm getting better at this, have you noticed, if those that tune in regularly. However, on this moon's day, I want to say, on this moon's day, we do have the Seven of Swords. It also says theft there at the bottom. You can see my light glimmering here. I always feel bad because swords always get a bad rap, right? They always get the bad rap. I'm going to place that right there so I can leave them out. But 7 is also connected to heaven. And we use metal. Metal is a conduit. Many forms of metal. Gold metals, transition metals, platinum, copper. You get the idea. But it's also sacred geometry. So I'm saying let's flip the switch. As the 7 of Swords is kind of, it's suspicion to negative people or deceit, being suspicious. So let's not assume, let's protect and use the swords to just flick away, if you will, negative vibes and keeping your ideas, your ideals to yourself, to your heart self, your inner world. Like, is there false evidence affecting your reality? Kind of sit with it for a minute. Maybe there's some mistrust or misvalidation in a relationship, a partnership. Maybe you're feeling a little suspicious or suspect of your relationships. So really flipping the switch and get out of that negative looping system. Let go of what no longer serves you. That's what I feel like. And then on Terrific Tuesday, which is a Mars day, the moon is still in dreamy Pisces, is what I want to say. We've got the 9 of Cups and blessings. I'll take some blessings, right? An attitude of gratitude. Bless your day before you go out that front door and pour some water out the front door if you haven't ever done that. Besides cinnamon, it's like greeting the spirits out the front door. But being that the moon is still in Pisces, this kind of resonates with cups, right? The 9 of Cups. So this is like the overflow of blessings. That's kind of what I'm feeling, is just being overly flowing of gratitude, the blessing of abundance, success, all your dreams coming true, including my own, feeling blessed, like really embodying and feeling the true blessing. Just knowing success has already been granted, generosity is being shared, not just with yourself, but others. It's like the treasure chest at the end of the rainbow. So if you have been authentically holding space to manifest a better life, this is like the wish has been granted. We have access. The universe is revealing our heart's desires. It's the unveiling of those desires. So truly counting your blessings, I would maybe make a note of that and do that first thing in the morning. Count your blessings. Maybe do that every day, really. And say yes and what else. Don't limit your blessings. And focus on your next, or make that next wish. Call in your angelic tribe, your ancestors, your Wenemes and whatnot, and ask them to guide you, to assist you in making it a day-to-day reality, making the blessing into the real. It's kind of like, for me, it's the element of a continuous surprise, which is something I would definitely love to do. And then on Mercury's day and the rise of the moon, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and it says vision there at the bottom. So this is like bringing it into the earth plane. And I love that we go from the crown, purple, water, blue, and the earth. I'm going to go with nature actually here, and earth, pentacles, of course, right? But this is the rise of the moon in Aries. We do have another 7 of Pentacles, which is vision, an earthly vision at that. It's the investment. It's our investment has come to fruition. The potentials of the rewards, persevering or perseverance. There's a potential, a high potential for success, and just receiving in the physical, the tangible reward in the physical world is kind of what this feels like it's coming to fruition. So we may also feel the test of all tests, the test of the treasure. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like Pluto literally at 29 degrees Capricorn. So really asking yourself, is it this or better? And then keep fishing. We don't always have to take the first fish, the first line we throw. So do the groundwork. Don't give up. Push through with your ideas. You know, just knowing we have the potential to have the breakthrough after the breakdown, and we're going to benefit all the things we wish for in the end. So it's going to be I'm going to say it's going to be beyond worthwhile. It's going to be like magical, something unexpected. And the element of surprise is kind of what it is. It's like this or better. And then on Jupiter's day, we have the King of Cups and commitment, which who doesn't love that? Feels like a masculine, watery man, somebody with emotional tides, right? Feels like a Pisces dude or a Scorpio one, just saying. So the full moon, the full hunter's moon on Jupiter's day in Aries. And we've got the King of Cups. So this is like the cup is overflowing. It's very full. The chalice is full. This is committing to our future life with wisdom. We've got the self-awareness within the wisdom. We've got knowledge, possibly a mentor, a spiritual mentor, a guidance system. Usually it means a male, of course, an ideal friend, masculine, could be a family member, a partner, a companion, etc., and so forth. But feelings, expressing our emotions, while at the same time being emotionally grounded within integrity, which integrity is different for all of us. This could also be a spiritual mentor, an advisor, kind of feels like. But utilizing the gift of discernment and like weighing the odds, weigh the emotional side of an aspect and a physical side as well, reality, and being in the flow of discernment, which is our intuition and wisdom. It's our internal experience and allowing that to be our guidance system, especially during the full moon. And then, of course, we hide into the sunset at least, or off to the weekend on Friday, Fantastic Friday, with the Four of Swords and healing. I think this is amazing. We start with swords and we end with swords. So we're going back to our grimoire, our crown center, healing. It's unexpected healing in relationship, harmonious relating. It's building bonds, breath and a pause, taking a rest, recuperation, possibly distancing ourselves from people or situations. Become a hermit for a day or at least a week. Meditate, do some personal reflecting. Give yourself a personal time out. I find if I don't take a personal time out, the universe will enforce one upon me, oftentimes. Either way, an inaction is a form of action, and we often don't take enough time for those. So this is like the long pause on the weekend is what I'm sensing. Okay, and then on to our mystic message, if you will. Let's move me out of the way. There I go. There I be. This little mystic message is kind of long. The image I picked because it was like being in between the upper world, the middle world, and the lower world. But either way, we're going up and we're going down. But this actually came from the Full Hunter's Moon Meditation, if you've tuned in. It says, I am grounded in my character, anchored in my power, and open to receive balance, harmonious connection with others. So make it a fantastic week. I will see you Friday, not only for Spill the Tea, but also Friday's live show. Ashe and blessings, and I'll see you as always on the other side.